I'm Matthew Solberg, and I teach here at Frontier Middle School. I teach 8th grade science and natural resources and wildlife conservation. I've been here at Frontier Middle School for 4 years. When I got here, this space had weeds up to my chest. So I manage the garden and the greenhouse, but I've had a lot of support from administration who pushed for this greenhouse to be used and helped support me getting soil and seeds. And then through the CTE department, I got a lot of funding, and with the Perkins grant money, we were able to fix this greenhouse. And this is something I recommend to schools. You want to get someone into the CTE department because they provide a lot of funding for consumables like seeds, soil. Schools help out a lot, certainly, but they have a limited budget. Students maintain the garden. Because it's been raining, we haven't had to water as much, but it's all the students. It's so important for these kids to learn hands-on with materials and see firsthand things happening in nature. For some learners, while the classroom is really beneficial, for a lot of our kids, being outdoors, doing hands-on projects, and building that connection with nature, engaging, is huge. We have a huge garden space, and we even have more land space that's just gravel that we've started to move into. So we've planted an orchard last spring. So we've got 8 fruit trees in our orchard, which we'll be using as outdoor education opportunities for kids to learn to prune fruit trees. We have a pollinator garden bed, and anytime a student finds an insect or something, it's a great place to put those things. Recently, we've started a habitat project. So along this fence, we're growing native plants to get backyard habitat certified. And I think that will encourage more birds, which will introduce more lessons for students in the future. All of those lessons that students are learning in biology, we're applying them in this class. This last summer was the first time we had volunteers working in the garden beds since my time here. So the hope is that we have student families adopting and maintaining garden beds throughout the summer. And I got approval from the district to do that. We have a combination lock outside, and we have a camera there so we can see who's coming in and out of the garden. One thing that is really special about our garden is we had a northern red-legged frog appear in our garden on the first day of school in a tank of water with some duckweed. And if you know duckweed, you know it's a native plant. So that was really exciting for the students to see this large frog. It's a sensitive species here in a school garden. If you're interested in starting up a garden or working with a team to start a garden, you really got to think about longevity. If I'm gonna travel during the summer, how am I gonna keep that garden going? During the summer, parents can sign up with their families, kids, families. I have had volunteers from churches, and I give them a combination. I know they're here. I have them sign a waiver, and they're able to come here after hours and volunteer. This outdoor space and greenhouse offers an opportunity for those kids that don't have yards. I have kids bringing me pictures on their cell phones or printed pictures from home every day, showing me things that they're seeing in nature. And the more they learn about them, the more they come and they show me. I took this job because I wanted to make a difference on our planet to foster a greater connection with the natural world. So I think that these kids will protect what they love. And so by helping kids learn about plants outdoors and growing things, I'm not only giving them skills in their life, but they're building that connection with the natural world. So that's really important to me.